Hello and welcome to the competitors and marshals briefing video for Silverstone Autosolo 2021. There are a few changes from previous years and previous events, not least relating to COVID and MSA requirements, so whether you are a new competitor or one of many years standing, please make sure you do go through the briefing, videos and other materials that have been sent. Right, on instruction from MSA, our events now have to be COVID secure, which is no surprise and a very good thing indeed. So please watch the videos, and this presentation in particular will deal with the key changes that you need to be aware of. And especially any questions at all, please ask. We don't want you to have a bad day because you didn't ask a question and something happened that meant you couldn't enjoy it as much as you should have done. Right, the key things here are: 1, stay safe and have fun. That is the ultimate aim of this event. Never mind winning, although I'm sure you'd like to. If you stay safe and you have fun, that's absolutely excellent. It's what we want you to do. Any issues at all, ask. Okay, yeah, please, I know it might sound a little patronizing if you've done this before, but they are a little different this year and we do have new competitors, so please just bear with, because there is stuff in here you need to know. Right, the thumbs up initiative. In the unfortunate and unlikely event you do have an accident, please indicate to the marshals using the thumbs up sign as soon as possible if you're okay and unhurt. This is an initiative from the MSA. It's designed to speed up responses to accidents. If we don't see a thumbs up sign, there will be an immediate call for an ambulance. Okay, so if you're alright, please let us know as soon as you can. We will be there super quick. We do revisit this a little later in the presentation, but don't worry, it's not a long presentation. Right, COVID, we're going to deal with that first because that has the biggest impact on the event. The MSA have decreed that face masks are compulsory and they must be a close-fitting face mask of the type shown on the left of your screen. The face shield types are not acceptable. You can wear them providing you wear a close-fitting face mask underneath. However, if you do that, you're very likely to steam up the face shield, so it's not advisable, especially if you're driving. So be aware of this. Face masks must be worn at all times. There will be MSA officials on site ensuring that we are complying with their COVID regulations. Obviously, if we're found not to be, they will intervene, and this could jeopardize future events. So please make sure you follow the MSA COVID guidance. All the usual COVID prevention measures need to be adhered to, so social distancing, lack of physical contact, so on and so forth. There will be a very limited supply of close-fitting face masks at the event in the control tent for the Autosolo. There will also be hand gel, but it's strongly recommended you bring some of your own anyway, nothing more than because you might need it to or from the event or during the day when you're no longer on the Autosolo site. Right, there are absolutely no medical exemptions permitted for masks. The MSA take the view that this is a voluntary attendance event, and as such they are entitled to regulate compulsory wearing of close-fitting face masks. They do have the ability to sanction people by removing them from the event, but this is the VSCC. People aren't going to be that stupid. You're here to have fun, you're here to stay safe and have fun. Just wear your mask. It's the obvious and logical thing to do. Okay, but as I said, they will be on site to monitor this, and it really is in everyone's interest that they comply. Right, site map, more positive stuff. You will see on the right hand side that all trailers and support vehicles should go onto the old runway as per previous years, or you can stick them in any of the car parks. That's absolutely fine. The entry here, competing cars only, that's in the bottom left hand corner of the picture. Okay, when you turn up, please reverse up against the barrier, which is denoted by the large diagonal yellow line. This again is all exactly the same as previous years. Please line up in front of your lane, whether you've been allocated A or B, just line up in front of that one. Again, it's pretty obvious. Event control will be a little tent in the orange rectangle, top right hand corner, and you should be fully familiar with the timings as per the instructions that were sent out earlier, so please make sure you are. Okay, so it's a quick one on the layout there. It's as before. The red lines, green lines and yellow dots, they are for officials use, and they're from 2 years ago anyway, so just ignore them. Right, next bit. Right, start and finish procedure. You will see on the maps that you're provided with line AA, both front wheels should be on that line, and pull up as soon as you are instructed. We've got 40 competitors. We're running the first 4 tests side by side. We'll get through those fairly quickly. The last 2 tests I'll run in sequence with all 40 competitors going one after the other twice. Okay, right. The marshal will ask if you're ready. He'll give an affirmative, or sorry, on the affirmative. It's just at 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Marshals, particularly here, can you make sure the countdown is regular? So it's 3, 2, 1, go, not 3, 2, 1, long pause, go. I have come across this before. It's fortunately not from a VSCC marshal, but just something to be aware of. Okay. Right. As soon as they hear the word go, you go. The marshals will start timing from that point. So if you sit around looking at the scenery, it's going to cost you a lot of time. Finish line marshal will read you your time and exit the test. Exit quickly. We've got a lot of cars to get through. Join the back of the queue for your next go as soon as you're done. It's a good idea to stay with your car so that you can move it up through the queue to help the flow. There are penalties for people being particularly slow to approach the start line. We've never had to award one at Silverstone, and I sincerely hope we never will. Right, it's also a very good opportunity to watch what everyone else does and learn the test. So stay with your car, watch what's going on, and have a bit of fun. Learn how to get around it even quicker. Right. On the test, you can retrace if you make a mistake, but you need to retrace the exact route. You can't sort of drive all the way around everywhere hoping to end up somewhere vaguely near where you went wrong. That's going to be a wrong route penalty, and they are quite significant. Okay. Read the instructions for each test. The finish area is the same, but the car positioning within each test is different. Remember, these autosolos are about car placement at speed, and so car placement is part of the challenge. Right, thumbs up signal we've already confirmed. The marshals will be there incredibly quickly if you do have an accident, and again, if we don't get that confirmation, there'll be an ambulance call made straight away. So we really are going to try and look after you and make sure you're safe whatever happens. Be aware there is no requirement to wear a helmet or gloves. Gloves are entirely your choice. Some do, some don't. Really, please don't do this. If you pull up to the start line and you feel the redness descending, or you're feeling a little bit unsure about something, particularly for a new driver, just have a word with the start line marshal and just tell them, look, you're feeling a little unsure, can you have a moment to compose yourself? It won't be a problem. Alright, that's absolutely fine, it's just not an issue. Okay? Right, prior to the tests, you will have completed a form to verify that your car is in suitable condition to compete. Scrutineers are on site. The MSA is decreed there won't be formal scrutineering. Again, it's part of their COVID compliance stuff. They will, however, be able to randomly select cars to scrutineer. So although there's no formal scrutineering, they are perfectly entitled and they have reserved the right to come up and do a full scrutiny on your car at any time. So really, it's up to you. Please make sure your cars are absolutely roadworthy and suitable for the test. In particular, tyres and suspension, make sure the tyres are inflated to at least road tyre level. And pressures, if you beaded edge tyres, not teaching you to suck eggs, but please make sure they're blown up fully. We don't want them coming off the rims. Suspension, make sure it's done up nice and tight. Loose items, get them removed from the car. If you've got things you're a little unsure about regarding security, just pop them in the race control tent and someone will keep an eye on them. I have to say that it is your responsibility. We can't take a responsibility or a liability for it, but the option is there if you need it. Cones, click on that. It should give you a hyperlink to the video. And if it doesn't work, the video is on this YouTube channel anyway. Right, quick one from Marshals here, but drivers, you need to read that too. It goes over some of the things we've already gone through. I'm not going to insult you by assuming you can't read. I'll let you read through that and flick on to the next slide. Right, and I'm sure you'll be pleased to know this is indeed the last slide. We'll send out the results as soon as we can. Again, COVID compliance means there will be no paper copies of results available on the day. And as you're not allowed to go up into the main race control to get them, again, COVID compliance, just hang in there and wait for them to arrive by whatever means you've asked for them to be sent. If you break down, let us know. If you need to retire, let us know. If you want to have a bet with your mates, carry on and do it. It's always a good laugh. And if you've got any feedback at all, let us know either on the day or by email after the event. And last of all, our next Autosolo event is at Alton Park, but there's loads of driving tests through the year too, whether it's Madras or the postponed and rescheduled Brooklands ones. And of course, there is a trophy. There is a trophy for all driving tests and Autosolos, and your cumulative scores across the year count towards it. And as a past recipient, I can assure you it's well worth winning. It's a very nice piece indeed. Right, as I said, stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you there.